Are you ready to start selling your books so that way you can make a little extra money for your business and help keep your local business afloat? Hopefully, you've been following along with me for the last couple weeks and you've maybe made some kind of book for your business, whether it's a low content kind of journal, log book, something like that, or maybe it's something fun like an activity book or a word search puzzle. Or maybe you created a high content book that added to the depth of your business by using some of the tips and tricks that I taught you to make that book go by faster. If you have done that, if you've edited, if everything's ready to go and you've uploaded it to Amazon, then you're now ready for the next step, getting sales. How do we get sales? Well, all the KDP gurus that are out there are basically saying the same thing. You need a book with a good cover. You need an excellent description, which hopefully you've done. Maybe use ChatGPT to use it. Maybe use BookBeam. They have a fantastic feature for describing your book. Or maybe you just came up with something brilliant and you uploaded it with your book. Hopefully you packed it with keywords. We did do keyword research at the beginning of the whole book journey. We will revisit it again in the next video. But for now, hopefully you've got your description done. Hopefully you've got a fantastic book cover. And hopefully you've uploaded it to Amazon. The next step, the key step to actually making sales on Amazon is two-part. The first part is book reviews. And the second part is to jumpstart your sales. The first part we're going to talk about today is going to be about reviews. The next video I'm going to talk about Amazon ads, because Amazon ads is a great way to jumpstart your sales. I'll also talk about a few other ways you can jumpstart your sales as well, but again, that's the next video. In this video, we're going to focus on sites that can help you get book reviews. I've been watching a lot of the KDP gurus and seeing what they're saying about the different book review sites, and I have to say, I'm kind of on the fence about a few. I do wonder if they're recommending them because maybe they're part of an affiliate program or if they really are the wonderful sites that they say they are. Either way, I have found that 3 sites keep popping up over and over again. And today we're going to look at those sites. I'm going to tell you which ones I plan on trying. And then I will give you the results in a later video about how that went down for me because we're kind of at the beginning of this step together. So let's go to the computer and let's talk about the 3 sites that all of the KDP gurus are really pushing on the people who buy their programs. So the 3 sites that I have seen people talking about are Gemsy.io, which is this one, and then we got Puppy.co, and then we have BookBite, which has now become BookBlaze.co. And I did find another one that I'm going to recommend, but let's start with the 3 that people are recommending first. Now, basically the way that all of these sites work is that you upload your book and you start reviewing other books. Once you start reviewing the other books, then you start getting points in the form of coins or stars or ink drops or whatever that particular website calls it. As you accumulate these, you then kind of post them to say, hey, I need this many reviews, and the site allows reviewers, other readers, other self-published authors that are on the site to go ahead and download your book or get your book in some way, and then they create a review. Some of them will actually sync up with you. Like you can say, okay, I'm doing a KDP promotion for these days. The book's going to be free. And that allows the people in the site to go ahead and download that book, and then they go ahead and review it. Some of them are like you're uploading the file so that they can actually just see the file themselves, maybe on their computer or their tablet, and you're uploading the cover, and then they review it from there. Obviously, the ones that would go to Amazon to download the book would be the better option because then that becomes a verified purchase. And it does kind of jumpstart your sale because people have now downloaded it. But the biggest thing is that it kind of gives the reviewer a little bit more credibility. Let's look at these real quick. This first one here is Gemsy. And I just want to point out right here at the very front, they say straight off the bat, they want low content books and they want nonfiction books. Now, the nice thing about doing the low content books is if you're uploading it, say it's a coloring book, a picture book, they can flip through that really quick so you can get the reviews really fast. The nonfiction books like self-help books, business books, how-to books, that's going to take a little bit longer. But I think that's a really good option for any kind of business because you've probably created low content books for your business if you've been following along with me, or you've created a nonfiction book for your business. So Gemsy would be a great option. I'll go into that in a little bit more in a minute. Here is Puppy. It's saying you would get 5 to 10 reviews every week for your books. And its system is a little bit different, but again, it seems to be a point system. What I want to point out real quick is when you come down here, these seem to be the genres of your book. This one might not be as great if you are doing the book for your business because most of these are fiction options. Now, the only one that I see here that isn't is business. You also have memoir and autobiographies. You might be able to fit your book under others, but the point is you might not actually find people to review your book on this site. So this might not be one that you would want to look at necessarily. Next, we're going to Book Blaze, which used to be Book Bites. And this one likes audiobooks. I haven't found that they said that you have to do a particular style of book, but again, you upload your book and then you start looking at other people's books. They seem to like audiobooks the best because they have the best deal on audiobooks. You earn coins and then you use the coins to get reviews. Now you may be wondering, okay, wait, doesn't that mean that I'm paying for reviewers? And if I'm paying reviewers, that's completely against Amazon policy. Actually, it's not. You're not hiring someone specifically. The way that the site has described it is you're uploading your book to their platform to allow anyone to review it. You don't necessarily know who the reviewer is. It's basically anonymous, and they're basically giving you an honest review. So if they don't like the book, they're going to post that they don't like the book. And that's going to be posted on Amazon, and you're not going to be able to remove that unless you appeal it with Amazon to have it removed. Amazon considers these legit sites, and they are okay with reviewers on this site, although some of the reviewers might be banned for one reason or another. Having pointed all of that out, let's go into the next thing, which is pricing. They all have a free trial. Gemsy starts with a 7-day free trial, and then their cost is $20 a month. Now, just to show you real quick, for that $20 a month, you can upload an unlimited number of books, get an unlimited number of reviews. There's no charge for the reviews. You get 2,000 gems, which is basically their coin that you can use to start getting reviews. But again, you have to review to get reviews. And if it's low content, that's something you can do fairly quickly. For Puppy is $18 a month. Again, unlimited reviews for each book, no charge or fee per review, individual customer support, which we'll get to in a minute, cancel anytime, 30-day money-back guarantee. Their free trial is roughly 10 days. So in those 10 days, you can upload your books and you can hopefully start getting reviews. Next, we have Book Blaze. Again, they like audiobooks. So their audiobooks is $20 a month. Their regular books is $25 a month. But here's an interesting thing, starter plan, okay? The starter plan, you can't actually upload any books here. What you're doing is you're becoming a reader and you're going to start collecting coins. You sign up for $5 a month and you just start reviewing it. Now think about that for a minute. Think about what a great opportunity that is if you love to read. Either of these sites, you are going to be able to get access to books for an extreme discount or even free. You can read as much as you want. In exchange, all you're really doing is you're leaving an honest review. That's a great option if you love to read. Like I love to read. And one of the cool things about reading self-published authors that a lot of people don't realize is self-published authors are not bound by any rules of a publishing company. Lots of publishing companies have a particular standard that they want their authors to go by. For example, if you write fiction, there's usually a formula for a lot of fiction books, and they want the authors to kind of stick to the formula. That can be kind of boring and predictable sometimes. One of the great things about reading self-published authors is they don't have to stick to the formula that's given to them by a publishing company, so a lot of times their work is more unique. That's a plus side. On the downside, sometimes they don't hire editors. They don't necessarily work with anybody to edit their books, so they don't necessarily see the mistakes. So you might see more mistakes in a self-published book. You might see a plot that's a little more fluid, not so concise. You might not like it for that reason, or you might like it because you're going to be reading creative stuff. For this one, basically, you would probably be looking at the $25 a month subscription. Now, keep in mind, you only need to do this until you get the number of reviews that you want. And the recommended number of reviews that they say you should get is about 50. So you could just pay for this for a month, get as many as you can, and then stop if you get the number that you want, or just stop after a month, and then only come back any other time you make an extra book. So that's one option to think about. Let's get into what people really think about this site. This is called Trustpilot. And I came over here and I was not impressed with these sites. Again, Book Blaze used to be Book Bite. It's got a 3.5 reviewing. I've read through the reviews, and basically what people are complaining about is no customer support. If you're looking for a site with customer support, apparently BookBite is not it. 64% think it's a fantastic site. 30% think it's horrible. And why do they think it's horrible? Again, customer service. You can see the dates here. These are this year's reviews. The other people that like it, it's working really well for them. One of the downsides that they're saying about this particular site is that you start the free trial, you upload your book, and then you don't get access for a few days until they approve your account. So you might use up your whole free trial waiting for them to approve your account, or you might spend the first couple days waiting. And you can try to contact customer service, but apparently customer service is awful. So if you're thinking of this site, you definitely want to do the free trial, but you may not want to count on it actually being useful for the free trial. Next, we have Puppy, 1.5 rating, and this one has 134 reviews. This is really not good. And look at this, 6 hours ago, 2 days ago, a day ago, 5 days ago, all 1 stars. What is going on? Well, apparently people aren't loving it as much as they used to. So if you do hear the KDP gurus saying, hey, you got to try Puppy, go to Puppy, Puppy will do it. Keep in mind, look at this, 77%, 103 people of the 134 users hate the site. So I'm going to take Puppy right off the list and say, let's not bother with that one, even though their price isn't that bad, because apparently right now they're not doing very well. Brings us again to BookBlaze. They want an unlimited number of audiobooks for your account. They give you coins. You would be spending $25 a month. And here's basically how it works. When you submit a review, you get a certain number of coins. When you receive a review, a number of coins goes out. So you kind of got a ledger of coins that works. One of the unique things about BookBlaze is that they are now doing video reviews. That can be very useful because a lot of authors don't actually do video reviews. 10 years ago when I was publishing, I could see the potential for video reviews. In fact, I had posted a few video reviews because people want to know a little bit more. And look at this. Some of these people are actually showing the coloring books and the picture books. This is a great opportunity. BookBlaze. Again, the pricing is a little bit more at $25 versus Gemsy, which is $20 a month. The free trial seems to be more of a starter plan because every time I click on it, it comes right back to here. So I think you have to actually do the starter plan to get started, and then you just start earning coins. I'm not really seeing a free trial, even though they say it right there. But the good thing about it, unlimited numbers books reviews, they say that they get standard turnaround in 4 days time, full control over your book and audiobook reviews, and verified reviews, meaning the people are actually buying your book. So that can help jump your sales, which is really nice. This is a fantastic option in my opinion. When I tried to find Gemsy reviews, I couldn't find any. They're not on Trustpilot. I couldn't find any site that was reviewing them. There is somebody who posted something here about it, and they're just kind of explaining what it is. A lot of people are making videos saying that they like it. Again, they might be affiliates, so I don't know how much I trust that. But I would be willing to give it a shot. I mean, it's only a 7-day free trial, which hopefully they do everything quickly. Right now, those are the 2 I would recommend. Now, here is a third one that I thought was really good. I haven't seen anybody recommend this. It's called Read and Rate. Read and Rate, same thing. You're uploading your book, you're reviewing other books, and then people are able to buy your book. You can offer it for free, or you can lower the price to kind of help jumpstart those reviews. The pricing for this one, if you pay the prelude, you get 99 cents for 14 days. You get to upload unlimited books, earn unlimited reviews in the 14 days, give unlimited reviews to earn ink drops, so that's their form of payment. Their price is quite a bit lower. I mean, look at this. The starter's $10 a month. You know, if you only did 1 book a month, then that's not a bad deal. Otherwise, the essential is 20 books a month, and the prelude actually starts and then rolls over into the essential. It says right here, continue with the essential plan afterwards. And then there's the publisher, which is unlimited books and unlimited reviews. So I feel like this is a good one too. I did look it up on Trustpilot. It is 50% gave it 5 stars, 25% gave it 4 stars. It's at a 3.8 rating. And one of the nice things about this one, as you're scrolling down, is every single comment that's left, the site has actually responded. Look at that. Reply from Read and Rate. Reply from Read and Rate. Reply from Read and Rate. And look at this one. This one says, we could not find any record of a user. So this person said, I reviewed them negatively by mistake. They got in touch and were very kind. And they were saying, hey, we actually looked up your account. So to me, that seems that they probably have excellent customer service. Their rate is a little bit lower, and they're kind of doing the same thing that other people are doing as well. These are the 3 sites that I would recommend versus what I see other people recommending: Gemsy.io, bookblaze.co, and the letter N, rate.com. It doesn't seem to have a free 30-day trial. It's a 99-cent trial. Gemsy's a 7-day trial. Bookblaze, again, start a plan, it seems like, instead of a free trial, even though they got the button right there. But those are the sites that I'm going to be playing with over the next month or so, giving them each a test, seeing what their free trial really does. And I will get back to you at the end of April to see, like, hey, this is what happened, this is what didn't happen. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because I am flying right now. Today is the 2nd. I'm flying to the 20th, and I only have Mondays off. It's going to be really hard for me to post any videos. If you like this video, hit the like button. The next video that I'm going to do, we're going to do a review of the different ways to set up Amazon ads, because there's more than one way. Hopefully you'll join me in the next video for that. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Ciao.